Hey there, everybody. Heidi, Hollis here once again. I wanted to talk to you guys about something a little bit out of the ordinary that I personally have been noticing for myself, and I have a sneaking suspicion. I have a sneaking suspicion that it involves a lot of you out there as well. I don't even know. I have personally been experiencing a lot of increase in quote unquote paranormal activity or poltergeist activity, electronic phenomena, machine empath stuff, poly effect stuff, or how they used to call it back in the day, street light inhibitors, aka sliders. This activity has been through the roof for myself lately. And I mean, I've always had stuff go on around me, but this is like exponential. And in thinking back on my book, my first one, The Secret War, The Heavens Speak of the Battle, I changed the subtitle to be called The True Story About a Real Alien War and Shadow People. So, in thinking about what I wrote about in that book and about these beings I named Shadow People and Hat Man, I know of their attachment to negative things. And people who write me, they'll just like, hey, I noticed that these things came around when I got sick or I was drunk or somebody died, and a lot of negativity going around. These things love negativity. It is negativity season right now because of this pandemic that's going on around the globe. So I know they're being more active, and I expect to get an increase of emails about that, unfortunately. But another thing to note, the good side is also aware of this activity. And the type of activity that I've been noticing is kind of a protective one. And I mean, I'll give a quick example what happened to me the other day. So I've been having a lot of electronic phenomena just going haywire, crazy. I've always had that, but it's so much more right now. And it's people I know talking to me on the phone. Their phone goes nuts, and it's just crazy stuff. Things burning out. I cannot grasp it all to know. This is just so much. My sister's computer went white and words came across the screen. I mean, just through the roof. Now, the other day, I was trying to step over my Croc shoe. Those things do not slip for anything, okay? And I was trying to step over it. My hands were full, and I almost stepped on it. But guess what? The shoe moved out of the way. It moved out of the way. I was like, did I just see that? I just saw that. It felt protective. It was protective. Had I fallen, not a good thing for me. Let's just put it that way. I don't think it's a good thing for anybody. But something protective is also showing up. And if it's showing up for me and people around me, I think the same could be true for other people out there. So I want to hear your stories. I want to hear, have you noticed an increase in guardian angel-like activity? I know that the negative things are placing their bets on us not to be prepared for when they come to try to take advantage of sick people and reap them, unfortunately. They were doing that beforehand, building an army. And I'm not kidding. The changes in the shadow people and Hat Man phenomena stories I've been getting, them capturing people's souls, okay? Building an army. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is what they've been doing. Now, the good side, of course, is aware of this. Jesus has been more active and showing up all over the world in exponential numbers. People just don't advertise that as much because I think Jesus is the butt of too many jokes out there showing up around the world, but he is. So will his workers. Hat Man's workers are the minions, the shadow people. Jesus has angels. And I think they're out there. I think they're around us. I think they're protecting. So I think we need to give some energy to that. Let's give energy to that. What's surrounding us. Talk to our guardian angels. Not on a Ouija board. Not on a Ouija board. And, demonic things can't read your mind. I don't know if you knew that. They cannot read your mind. Angels can. But if you speak out loud, the negative things can, and they might try to imitate that they're an angel. So think positive thoughts to what's surrounding you that's good. It'll only feed the good, because the negative can't hear you. If the negative comes at you, you say the name of Jesus. Okay, got it? So it's a little twist. It's a little twist, but it's okay. But I think this is what's going on, guys. Pay attention. I want to hear your stories. My main website, HeidiHollis.com, or go to theotherfword.com. And, keep the faith out there. I feel really good about what I think I'm witnessing and what I'm hearing about. It's happening, okay? It's happening. It's okay, though. Everything's going to be okay. Good wins. Good always wins in the end. You know that, right? Not saying that this is the end necessarily. Only God knows that. So keep the faith. I know I am. And you'll never see me without my cross. Nope. All right. God bless everybody. I look forward to hearing your stories. Let's hear some cheer and some prayers and good vibes. Good vibes.